Hey, what's up? Yeah, so I'm gonna make this one a quick review, or try anyways. I highly doubt it. Probably run another half hour again. So yeah, this is gonna be a Transformer review. The last one was Power Rangers, and this was the one I was gonna do last time. But I got sidetracked by the big, shiny, heavy metal awesomeness of my nostalgia, known as the Megazord. So, um, yeah, so the Transformer review. I'll say if you can probably tell by. Actually, no, you won't. Don't worry, you'll understand. So, right now it is currently June 29th, 2013. It's summer. Gets out, sun's shining, warmer weather, all that fun stuff. But there's one aspect about summer that irritates me, and that is the bugs. I hate the bugs in summer. And so I decided today to do a review of the insect transformers that I do own. Um, okay, as you know, as well as I do, Transformers been around since about 83, 84 probably. I'm saying 1984. And ever since Generation 1, there's always been insectoid Transformers. Obviously, G1, you had the Insecticons, Beast Wars, you had a crap ton. And then there's some, I guess, I don't know if there was any in RID or not. Can't remember. But, like, going out through the line, you will, chances are, you will find some sort of insect transformer. And, yeah. These are just a couple that I own. A couple are from Beast Wars. One's from the movie, which, yes, there actually was an insect transformer in the movie. It was in Revenge of the Fallen. You really kind of had to pay attention because it was really itty bitty. So, a couple from Beast Wars, one from the movie, and one from the Beast Hunters, Transformers Prime, Heart Show, obviously. So, let's get the more boringest one out of the way. Transformers Hunt for the Decepticon, Insecticon. This guy is in the Revenge of the Fallen movie. If you don't know what scene I'm talking about, go back and watch it. I think it's the one where Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf, they were in the building probably made out of like glass bottles. You can see this little bug trying to burrow in, and Sam gets them and squishes them. Yeah, so he's in the movie. He's a little six-legged bug, green. I want to call him a fly, but he's not a fly. He's not an ant. I don't know what kind of bug he is. But he's green. He got wings, which is really, really nice. You can probably look at the face on him. There's a giant red eye right there. Yeah. So this guy is part of the Hunt for the Decepticons line, which, as far as I'm concerned, is just a continuation of the movie. Now, don't get me wrong, Hunt for the Decepticons do have a lot of good toys on them. Sea Spray, Breacher, all that fun stuff. And if you don't know what I'm doing, I just kind of pull the wings out like this, which pulls out the legs as well. I take the head, it flips it up here, and just pegs it in up here, and it just pretty much just straightens everything out. Transformation is very simplistic. That's why I'm kind of not really worried about it. But I'm trying to think now. But there was insects in G1. There was obviously Beast Wars, Jet. Ones that were in the show. Yes, I am calling Quick Strike an insect because he is primarily a scorpion. Just got a cobra for a tail. Then you have Waspinator, Tarantulas, Scorponok, Black Arachnia, Inferno, and then there was all kinds of ones that weren't in the show. I think, I do have, and I'll get to that in a bit. But transformation for this guy is scout class, so it's not going to be overly too complex. And you probably must, and nothing detail wise, nothing's changed. It's still the same thing. You just got the head. You can see that. Yeah. Articulation wise, everything's on ball joints, so you can get a good range of movement. So then legs bend, arms all bend. I'm trying not to get into too much detail and try to ramble on so much, because I do have a couple of figures to cover, and I'm trying to reduce the time because I'm putting out about 30-40 minute videos. And seriously, who wants to sit down and watch a 40-minute video of me rambling on? No, I don't. But that's Decepticon. Like I said, he is from the Hunt for Decepticon line. Obviously, you can't get in the store, so you best bet. If you want this guy, he is pretty cool. Nice little Scout Class figure. Which Scout Class is probably one of my favorite ones. Because they're not big like Deluxe or Voyagers, Leaders, whatever. They're little, small, I'm going to say like this size Transformers. And if you ain't got a lot of room, Scout Classes are pretty cool. Same thing with the Commanders. The transmissions are pretty good. Figures look pretty good, so why not? So Scout Class. You probably might be able to find this guy on eBay. Just kick it around somewhere. So next up is Hardshell from the Transformers Prime Beast Hunter. This is Commander class. See this little, I want to say like a Hercules type beetle thing. One with the giant ass horn on it. Let's see. Try to cover it up a little bit. Can't really. I'm trying to see the legs out of the way. I'm trying to see the face. And until I started really messing with the guy, like today, I noticed he had 4 eyes. Don't know why. You can see one there and one up there on the horn. I never knew he had 4 eyes. Huh. But transformation, again, is a commander class, so the same thing with Scout. It's not going to be overly complex. So, take the back legs and just fold them up and make his hands. Split his back half apart and fold everything down. This will be they're kind of pegged in there pretty good, so it might be a little bit pain in the butt to get out first time. Straighten the legs. Take this. Turn this around. And flip it back. Fold that up. And if you didn't see what I did, it's kind of folded up like that. And I just took it and a bit of force kind of hauls it up. And just straighten this out. Flatten that down to his back. Get the wings out of the way first. And take the yellow section here. Flip it out. Mount, and it will give you his shoulder pads. And yeah, I kind of had the arms turned the wrong way. just trying to get everything lined up right. And here's a little hard shell. You see there's a lot more yellow now on the chest and torso. Really nice head. I am trying to get money for a new camera, so I apologize. And if anybody can tell me how I can rig this thing up to a tripod, it's the S3. Please let me know, because I would love to be able to do everything with that instead of having to use this little crappy webcam. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Articulation. The arms are on ball joints, but they are kind of limited with the massive amount of stuff on his back. Legs do move a little bit, but again, like, it's really limited because of like this stuff up here kind of bumps into one another. Feet are on ball joints, so you can get a nice bit of movement. Legs do bend in two different places, but it's mostly transformation. Head doesn't move. Again, not a lot of transformation, but he's commander and he's pretty cool. And it's the only farm with the Decepticon you can get, unfortunately. I would love to see this guy as like a deluxe class. It'd probably be a heck really, really freaking good. Yes, I'm doing it again, and it is 10 o'clock at night. I really gotta stop doing it. But now we're going to move on to my oldest ones. Again, I was talking about Beast Wars, and these two are from Beast Wars. I do have Transmetal Translaws and regular Translaws and Black Arachnia. And Waspinator, both regular and Transmetal. But they're all missing pieces. And I don't feel right doing a review of figures that are missing parts. Certain ones I don't mind, like if the gun is tucked away, then I really don't mind it, because it's not going to hurt the figure. Like, okay, Hardshell, he does come with a gun, but I had that backed away. I don't mind showing him off without the gun, because it doesn't take anything away from the toy. But with, like, okay, a regular Translus, his gun is part of his back. So if you haven't got a gun, they got a giant gaping hole in his back. Same thing with Transmetal. You need to have the gun in order to do his alternate mode. And like I said, they're just missing parts. And until I can find them, I won't do it. I do have another insectoid. This little guy. It's like a black and orange. What are those things? Earwigs. But he's missing parts, missing his weapon, which ends up being his tail. So there's not much I can really do about it. But the two insect ones that I do have from Beast Wars are complete, right here with me. And you guys probably argue, oh, they're Fusors, okay? Quick Strike and Ejector. They're insect enough for me. Like I said, Quick Strike is primarily a scorpion with a cobra for his tail. The Ejector is primarily a bee, hornet, wasp, whatever, with a giant fish for his head. Oh, I'm saving that one for last. But first off, I'm going to do with Quick Strike. You know, you love him. This little psychotic cowboy motherfucker. Surprisingly, and I've had this guy when I was a kid, and surprisingly, the paint and everything's actually held up very well, except for like one little spot missing right there. But apart from that, man, everything on this guy is held up a nice bit. You can see, you get scorpion claws. They didn't move. They do open. Legs do move up and down. No joints in them. The head kind of moves. You can see that or not. Biggest point of articulation is in his tail, because it's like ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. The entire thing is sectioned off with ball joints. That's pretty cool. It gives him that snake. That snake head. It gives him that snake look. Not saying his cover is so short. And this is a Fusar done right. And if you don't know the concept of Fusars, then where the hell have you been? It's pretty much the way I basically takes the best of one animal, puts it with another. Like this guy, scorpion, with a cobra for a tail. Nothing wrong with it. Silverbolt is a wolf with eagle talons and wings. It's fucking awesome. What's another one I got there? Skullhammer. A hammerhead shark. The head and tail of a hammerhead shark. And majority body is a hawk. Like, it's really fucking good concepts. And there's all kinds of different ones. And actually, I had another one too. Nocturne. Dude fell apart. I have no chance of putting them back together again. It's a bull with a bat. The concepts are pretty sound. And some of them do turn out really fucking well. Like this guy did. And because of his size, he is pretty much simplistic. And he was actually in show, if you've seen it. He's Silverbolt. And I wish I had Silverbolt. Oh my god, I never owned him. But, anyways. Transformation. Unpeg this. Just fold that up. Turn this section here. See it? This entire section here. Just take it and turn it like this. And fold up the head. And flip this guy up. Take the scorpion head. Flip it around to the back. Straighten out the arms to the legs. And this is where you might need fingernails, is to open up the claws to become his feet. Like that. And yeah, he does have ropes and what it is inside there, and it does work. But you don't need it. If you've seen the show, you obviously know he's a Predacon. And make sure this, so make sure this is lined up right. And if it is, you should have no problem flipping this back. And just straighten up the arms. And here he is. Quick strike in robot mode. And you see this new detail there is the head. I kind of wish to put more paint on the head. Kind of do more show accurate, but you can't really pick it with them. Articulation, ball joints, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joints, all over the place. Ball joint up here, ball joint here. You get a nice range of movement, nothing in the waist. The head is on ball joints, so you can get a turn right around. But around that, it's pretty limited because it's kind of stuck in a little bit. Ball joints here, nice range of movement. For a guy this size, he is actually pretty posable. Pretty, well, not really posable because dude got a freaking cobra hanging off his arm, so he can't really pose him that much. But he do have nice better articulation. He does look great, and for a guy that's been around since the 90s, that I've had as a child, you've actually held up really well, and so is the paint and the clear plastic, surprisingly. Yeah, this guy's cool. You can get him on eBay. Go ahead. If you haven't already got him, that is. This guy's been around for a while. I wish I could talk about more about these guys, but they're so simplistic. You just transform. Here's the bug. Transform. Here's the robot. Transformations are boring and simple. So there's not really I can really go into detail. So I am really apologizing on this one. Now for the fun one. Beast Wars Fusors Injector. You know how I was saying that, Fusors take the best of one, put it with another, and some of them are done right? Majority of them are done right? Then this guy came around. Like, okay. You can see his feet. You can see his chest in robot mode. You can pretty much see his arms. You can see the fucking robot. And yes, Beast Wars, I know some of them are kind of hard to see, but at least they make an effort. This guy, no. In my opinion, I don't know where the budget went. To make the giant fish head look like a fucking fish. And if you want a really extensive review on how much Rage the thing costs, go check out TG Omegas. Oh boy, the butter in that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention on Quick Strike. It's one of the ones that got that water gimmick. You fill up the inside, you squirt it, and its mouth will open up and water will screw out. I don't know why the hell he does that a lot with the Beast Wars figures. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. He's one of the best fish. And he has a gimmick. Ready? Best gimmick ever. You take the spines back here and you push them forward. And it unlatches the head. So he's gone from a bee with a giant fish head to a bee with a giant fish head that likes to headbang. And the rub zone is underneath the head. Yeah. Yep. Oh, the transmit. Okay. There's one thing I do like. I do like the legs. Their legs look pretty cool. And yes, I do like the detail in the head. It do look really nice. But I just wish they would have put more effort into the rest of the body. Okay. The wings. I like the wings. Then go move around a nice bit. But you can also get them like kind of resting pose. Or you can get them in the full flight. I do like that. I do like the wings. But there's so much more they could have done with this guy. But it's whatever. Transformation is simple as hell. Unlatch one arm from the gun. And yes, that is the gun. Flip out the arms. Rotate fists. Rotate legs. You've never seen that? Just rotate. Open up feet. And twist the fish head around. And for years, I always thought that this was the robot head. I don't know why. But But then, as time went on, I started messing around with it a bit more, and I realized this is not the robot head. That is a robot head. Yeah. No, I'm not going to rage on this guy. It's been done so many times before, and I just want to talk about the toy and the fact that it is an insect, and it goes along with the other insectoid transformers that I own. Articulation, ball joint, swivel, elbow, bend, same thing. Ball joint on the hips. It does have waist rotation, which is cool. Ball joint on the hip. Bending at knee, and mine is really stiff. And you can say the head does rotate. But this guy is a pain in the butt to stand sometimes, and you can't pose him. The wings gets in the way, and the head is way too fucking heavy for it to pose. So, just give it a static. Oops. Yeah, I know I didn't really ramble on as much as I normally do in my other videos. And I probably didn't really explain much about the toys, but I have 4 to do. And I got transformation, had looked before, had looked afterwards, and my thoughts. Do I recommend? Yes, I recommend Insecticon, Hardshell, and Quickstrike. And you know what? I kind of do recommend Injector as well, because I don't know. Like, the fish head looked great. It looks freaking awesome, and the wings are great as well. Like I said, I just wish they would have spent more time on the rest of the design itself. And I just fell down and scared my cat. That was a funny thing I ever seen. Cat just jumped trying to eat in the air. Which is strange, because I don't think this entire house is 20 feet. Nice. Yeah, so that's just the insect guys that I own that is pretty much complete, like, all together. If I find the parts for the other ones, I will do them as well later on down the road. But for the most part, that's them. Maybe I might go back and do them again later individually. I might not. I don't know. But for now, that's all, guys. I'll catch you next time.